The results are ready, and again, mathematics proved challenging for some students who sat the Grade 6 Achievement Test GSAT. So how did they do in the other subject areas?
TVJ's Janella Pursues attended a press conference called by the Minister of Education and now joins us live. Janella?
Thanks, Archie and Doreen. Well, it was hoped that the 19-year-old Grade 6 Achievement Test, GSAT, would have ended on a high. And while students performed well in language arts, communications tasks, science and social studies, there was a decline in their performance in mathematics. Over a 3-year period, students sitting the GSAT exams showed a marked improvement in mathematics. According to the data in 2015, the mean score was 56%. The following year, it improved to 58%. Last year, 62%. But fast forward to this year's results. Students' performance in mathematics declined to an average 61%. The Ministry of Education is, however, insisting that efforts to improve math scores are bearing fruit.
We would have increased the matriculation requirements for persons entering our teacher training institutions, making sure that even if they were going to teach at the primary level, they had to have a pass in CSET math, because that's one of the issues we have found over the years. And we would have raised the standard for persons entering at the secondary level, so they must have at least a grade 1 or 2.
Another problem area has been science. Student performance dipped in 2017 with the average score under 65%. But in 2018, that average moved to almost 73%. Language arts saw a 1% increase in student performance, communications task 5.5%, and social studies 1.6%.
In relation to some deep analysis of these results, let's look at language arts first. This improvement in student performance in language arts must be seen as a result of the diverse literacy programs currently in place at the primary level due to the inclusion of literacy specialists since 2009.
This year, some students sitting GSAT had to endure unusual circumstances, 2 states of emergencies and 2 zones of special operations due to elevated levels of crime and violence. The minister, however, says this did not have an impact on performance.
In both where we have had, state of emergency or zone of special operation, it has actually been positive, because what has happened is that you've had a more controlled environment, reduction of crime and so on. And the schools, and I want to give credit, NE has spoken about, and we did report the improvement in leadership within our schools, and that, you recall even where we had the challenge with the JTA, for example, that the grade 6 teachers were at school.
Over 30,000 students at the 2018 GSAT exams. According to the Ministry of Education, 80% were placed in one of their preferred schools. The others were placed in schools which are in close proximity to the schools they currently attend and schools close to where they live.